It starts in D. It's like a weird arpeggio, but it's a really weird time intro, so we'll just deal with this song when it starts playing. But it starts on G. So now, we've got the tick-tocks, right? It's going to go like this. It's going to go. It's like a really, really slow Molly's Lips. So it goes tick, tock, 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 tick, tock, tock. How many is that? How many? So you know, we said the theme. The theme is chords, right? So we've got a pulse which we've worked out. Okay. Now we've got two chords. We've got a G and a C. A G and a C. Now the theme of this is we're not interested in learning this song as like 8 different steps together or whatever for the chord progression. And I don't want to learn it. That's the first chord, and then in like 40 minutes' time we're on the 8th chord. We've got on step, 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 step. What we're going to do is bolt them together in progressions, and then bolt the progressions together to make the sub-progressions into a full progression to see if it's any quicker. So we're going to play it again. We take a broadly the right appropriate tempo, and we're going to play G, C, G, C. And when I stop, I want you to tell me how many GCs you played. GC is one unit, right? So tick, tick, tock, tock, tock. That was it. Three. You're all solid on that, yeah? Cool. And then it caps off with a D. The length of it you'll take, and then it goes into does repeats. So let's see how far through the song we can get. 2 verses. So let's make this a little bit more. We've got tick tock tock. So we got tick tock tock tock. We got G, and then we got tick tock 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 C, and we do that 3 times, and we do that 3 times. And then we do D twice, or D7 if you want, okay? So when you get to the 3rd one, you got to acknowledge, you all did really well in spotting it was 3. As you're approaching the 3, you enter the 3rd one, you start to go, what's the next chord? And at this stage, it doesn't matter if you can't remember the next chord. But you will remember it eventually. I'll shout D. Underpinning all of this is the fact that we're in the key of C, and I'm going to write it like this. There's a C, and then there's a. We're in the key of C. What the bloody hell? We're in the other key of C, G. Right, we're in G, and then we've got. It doesn't matter which way we put them. Does it? If I go, I'm kind of mirroring it, so I'm going to put the C there and the D there, right? Okay. And the reason I'm going to do that, you like that for, that's home. That's your G, we're in the key of G. So that's the 1 chord, and that's the 4 chord, and that's the 5 chord, right? You'll hear this that much that it'll just sink in eventually. This is a 1-4-5 song. Now the reason I do that is because can you feel the way that when you go? I'm going to do my. It's John Denver speaking. No, it's like. Let's just play it with me. So I'll just do a really poor impression of the tune. So it goes. I'm not sure that was the right note, but can you hear the way that note's not stable against the roots, against the home? So isn't it here again, so it's not stable? It's still not stable there. The chord's not stable either. C, you wouldn't finish on a C. So it's like it's a marble rolling up and down. And what happens with the song is it rolls and rolls and rolls. When the song comes to rest, it ends at home, generally. And the other thing is mostly it's going to come to rest via the 5, the D, which is why you don't appear till the end of the verse. Because the D is going to pull you into the next verse, which is the G, which is home. It's pulled there. You see, so it resolves at the end of the. It's hanging at the end of the verse. It's even more of a hang than that, but it's more satisfying. It goes back to G. So hear that again, because when you hear these sections, we bolt this progression. We see it's 2 chords, but you bolt it 3, and then you have a kappa at the end. It's much easier to think, well, how does that Denver song go? It's just G and C in it. How does that, it's better to sort of get it from these little bits and pieces together than it is to try and remember the entire thing. So listen, but you also need to hear the sound of we class this as a separate progression, and then we go back. So it's like this. How does that feel? How does that feel? And how does it feel to go back to the beginning again? And you do it by repetition. It's like a walking tour of jet plane. So it goes. How many? End on D. Now feel that, just stay on D. Can you feel the tension? Now stay on D. Because he wants to go back to G. Just stop on the G there. Just see if that was the end of the song. Let's do it again. We hit D, we'll stay on D and feel the tension and then pull back to G. And so go again. Tune. Tick, tock, tock, tock. Da 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 da. Last one. Da 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 da. Hold it on D. And on G. Do you really feel the settling? It's really important to build that sensitivity up to the difference between restlessness and restlessness and rest, and instability and stability. The way you feel, it's not the fancy term, it's the way you feel. Why are we doing these little, you see there's all these different dimensions to chords. It's not just, if you're just focusing on when you're on there, where am I next? I'm there. Okay, now I'm here. Where am I next? I'm here. And you're just concentrating here. Can you see how your awareness starts to spread? Because you're thinking GC, where am I? GC, yeah, one more, yeah, what's next? D, yeah, D. Oh, now can I feel the chord song? Yeah, not so much then, but when you go back to the G, I really feel the next verse start. And all of that is emphasised by what's happening in the melody and the tune and the vocal, the length of the lines, the melody curve. So the better you know the melody, it's all echoed. Because this is just a cruder version, it moves with the melody. See, I like to think, modern music's thinks of itself as harmonic driven, and like the melody sits on top. But I like to think that you put the chords to shape the melody's the thing that dictates it for me. I approach it from the opposite direction, for the good and the bad. So one more. So GC, D. So tick, tock, tock. Da 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 da. And on D, hold it on D. Just rest there, hold it. I'll count you into the next G. Second verse. Tick, tock, tock, tock. D, 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 D. So it's G, C, D, 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 D. And on D, if you're keeping track of those G, Cs, then you just have to get rid of. Okay? And now, same thing again. This is I'm not a John Denver fan. I'm a Nirvana fan. I'd rather listen to Nirvana than John Denver. Although I think he might be more maligned than he deserves. But it's a genius song, this is, because all three parts do the same structure. Nothing changes. So when he goes back to GC, and the tune goes, Allah lyrics, I don't know the words, so he goes, 3 GCs. And then let's do the verse, and we'll go one verse into the pre-chorus, into the chorus. It's all the same, all three parts, but you'll hear the tune change, right? So, ready, so, verse first. Tick, tock, tock. Da 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 da, and on D. Okay, same again. And I forgot what the tune is. Okay, same again. So lead me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Tell me like you never did before. Fourth fourth one's D's. The chorus, same again. Leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I need to go. Don't you think that's amazing? Exactly the same chord sequence and 3 grade A melodies. I mean, okay, you can't deny the quality of the writing, the melodic writing there, and the way it interacts with the same simple chord sequence. Because I never wouldn't have been entertained doing this song, because it sounded to me like it was about 20 different chords with all, like Fire and Rain, like something like James Taylor, which sounds simple, but it's really, really difficult. But that, I think the simplicity of this makes it an unbelievable song. So, if we've got time to, we'll do. Have a little play once, play that all through those sections. I'll put the record on, just so you can hear the record instead of me. All right.
You notice how we're rushing to disagree.
Yeah. Go, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. And just think, don't think too much about it. When you listen to this song in the week, if you get around to it or anything like, just think about how amazing it is that this chord sequence begets those 3 fantastic tunes. So. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, and all of you can dance to this one, how confident would you be to play? That's all. It just repeats after that. How confident would you be to be able to play along with that song? 10? 9? 9's pretty good.
10. For a 7.
That's pretty good. 7? I think you're hiding like on your bushel there. I think you're more an 8 or a 9. But go on.
I'd say 7.
Okay, but your changes tightened up. You notice how the D wasn't coming in at first?
Yeah.
But it does come in. Instead of just don't stop, don't worry about it, eventually. Because, and you can, if you can actually, why I like this approach is you can now got a reason that when you pick your guitar up, just practice G, C, D, D. You can set yourself little things so when you pick, you know what to play. You haven't got to play a whole song. Or you could just open and play that and sing it in your head. I like the fact you were singing along.
Was there an extra bar at the end of that?
Right at the end, it stayed on D. But I had you doing it.
That's why.
But I had you doing it just to hold that cadence. You could build the tension. So what about you? 10?
No, because that bit at the end,
you just-
me a bit. So
Yeah, but come on. Yeah, but the thing is you put the record on, play it 3 times, then you'd get that.
I'll tweet on it. Yeah.
I don't mean. I just mean after that, you say you can see your path of progression. Oh, you're hard work sometimes. 8. Brilliant. 9. And you're at 10. You were singing as well. So basically I ain't got to do notes for that, have I? Hey, no notes for that one. So here's now these are treats.
It'd be nice to have the lyrics.
You can find them on the internet. I will put some stuff together. It's not like I'm trying to abdicate all my response, but like I'm saying, we'll put that on next time and see how you remember.